Good morning and welcome to Money as You Grow on the Bookshelf, a program of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Today we will be reading Sally Jean the Bicycle Queen, and we'll begin promptly at 9 a.m. Good morning, everybody. My name is Samantha Roth, and I am the Financial Capability Educator with Scott and Carver Counties here with the University of Minnesota Extension. Welcome to Money as You Grow Bookshelf by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. The story we're reading today is Sally Jean and the Bicycle Queen, and Sally Jean loves to ride her bicycle. When Sally Jean grows too big for a bike, her parents tell her she must wait. Sally Jean comes up with ways to raise money and reuse old parts to make a bigger bike. So today's key ideas are number one, solving problems. So when problems come up, we do try to deal with them. Solving problem means finding what works best for us and taking action to make things better. So kids can show this by describing problems they have and come up with a few ideas to make it better. Also, the second key idea is earning. People use their time and skills to make money. Paper money and coins have different values. Kids can show it by identifying the different jobs people in the family and community do to earn money. And the last key concept is self-control. Sometimes we can't have what we want right away and need to wait. Choosing not to spend money can sometimes be a good decision. Kids can talk about times when they were able to wait and how they were able to do it. So just a few things to read about or to think about as we read is that Sally Jean grew up loving to bicycle and being outside. she gets too big for a bicycle and her parents had other bills to pay. She wants a bigger bike, so she figures that out. We'll see what happens with that. So now we will read Sally Jean and the Bicycle Queen. Sally Jean and the Bicycle Queen by Carrie Bess and pictures by Christine Davenier. There we go. When Sally Jean Sprocket was 1 year old, she sat in a seat on Mama's bike and watched the world go by. Flowers and trees, pigeons and kites, helicopters and clouds, and the round of Mama's back. Hi, she said to the big kids on their bikes. See her waving to everybody. When Sally Jean turned 2, Granny got her a tricycle with streamers that swished and a horn that went honk honk. She watched ants and spiders, caterpillars and bees, and 2 blue knees that pumped up and down. Hi, she said to the big kids on her bike. Then she turned 4 and Papa found her a yard sale bike with 2 small wheels that hugged the ground. Sally Jean watched baby carriages and lawnmowers, squirrels and poodles, and pedals with reflectors that went round and round. Hi, she said to the big kids on their bikes. Have you ever ridden a bike? When she was 5, the little wheels came off and Mama held on while Sally Jean wobbled, then learned to pedal fast. Soon Mama let go and Sally Jean was off. Wait for me, she called out to the big kids on their bikes. So what kind of things has Sally Jean been seeing as she rode her bike? What do you call a bicycle with 3 wheels? How many wheels does a bicycle with training wheels have on it? Sally Jean practiced going up the hill and she practiced coming down. She zoomed across fields and boomed over bridges, cut sharp corners and skidded when she stepped. Her fingers knew the places on the handlebars and her feet fit the pedals like 2 snapped together blocks. Sally Jean and her bike became such good friends that as she named it Flash. I can't just call you Bike, she said. And then she sang, I'm a plane, I'm a train, I'm a girl up on a horse. I'm Sally Jean, the Bicycle Queen, and my bike is Flash, of course. Do you name your bike? Then she was 6, and Flash's seat needed raising. Mama showed her what to do with a push and a pull and a hit of her hammer. You're growing like a dandelion in spring, she said, as Sally Jean watched, and soon Sally Jean was singing. I can pop a wheelie, I can touch the sky, I can pedal backwards, I can really fly. I'm Sally Jean, the Bicycle Queen, just me, myself, and I. When Sally Jean turned 7, the handlebars needed raising. Papa showed her what to do with a left and a right and a twist of his wrench. Sally Jean liked the way she and Flash got bigger together. Sally Jean sang while she washed the wheels, and she sang while she shined the spokes. Sally Jean was so busy singing that she never noticed how big she was growing. By the time she turned 8, her knees bumped the handlebars and her shoes scraped the ground. She had to walk Flash up the hill for the very first time. Sally Jean tried to raise Flash's seat. She tried to raise Flash's handlebars, but there was no more room for raising. What do I do now? Oh dear, it sounds like she has outgrown her bike. You can ride my bike when I'm at my trumpet lesson, said Stanley. You can sit while I pedal, said Andrew the giant. You can pedal while I sit, said Murray. No thanks, Sally Jean said. A bicycle queen needs to have her own bike. So her friends are trying to help her figure out what to do now that she doesn't have a bike anymore that fits her. She still has a bike, it just doesn't fit her. Have you ever outgrown a toy? What did you do with it? Let's see what Sally Jean does. Sally Jean tried skating places, but she always fell. She hopped and skipped, and as she jumped and she ran, but nothing felt as good as riding. I just have to get another bike, she said. I wish I could help you, said Papa, who needed new eyeglasses. Wait till next year, said Mama, who had to pay the dentist. But Sally Jean couldn't wait. What do I do now, she asked. Her neighbor, Mr. Metal, had an idea. I could sure use your help in my yard, he said, and I do have lots of things you might like for your new bike. So every day after school, Sally Jean helped Mr. Metal organize his junk. And when she was finished, she chose a basket, a light, and a can of sparkly paint. But as she sat on the steps in front of her house and watched little kids and big kids and all kinds of bikes, Sally Jean wondered how she would ever get a bike of her own. What do I do now? Fix my flat, said Murray. I can do that, said Sally Jean. And she thought about what else she could do. So does it seem like it's hard for Sally Jean to wait for a new bike or to earn the money? Have you ever had to wait for something you wanted? What does waiting feel like to you? The very next day, Sally Jean put up a sign. Pedal pushers everywhere. Have fun, learn to fix your own bike. Reasonable rates, see Sally Jean, the BQ, bicycle queen. And before long, she was in business. So Sally Jean took it upon herself to open a business to show people how to fix their flats, put their seats up, put their handlebars up, take care of their chains, all that kind of stuff. So she used a skill she knew she had already. But by the end of the summer, she had earned only enough money for 2 measly tires. What do I do now? Sally Jean wondered. She sat in a tree and looked all around and saw blue jays and sparrows, woodpeckers and crows, and some rusty old wheels she'd never noticed before. She saw buses and trucks, motorcycles and cars, and some dusty old pedals she couldn't ignore. This bicycle queen has an idea, she said, jumping down. What do you think Sally's gonna do with all the things she's seen? But Sally Jean's heart sank as she spun the floppy pedals and felt the dried out tires. She sat there for a long time. And then she started singing. I cycle, you cycle, recycle, junk. That's my girl, said Mr. Metal with a big smile. Her friends didn't smile when they saw what she was carrying. That thing's ready for the dump, said Stanley. What a hunk of junk, said Andrew the giant. It's all broken up, said Mary. But Sally Jean said, have no fear, the bicycle queen is here. So what do you think Sally Jean is gonna do with all that stuff? At first, everything looked hopeless, but Sally Jean rolled up her sleeves anyway and got to work. And every afternoon after that, she worked a little more and a little more and a little more until finally she had, are you ready for it? A bike. Sally Jean even gave her new bike a name, Lightning. I can't just call you Bike, she said. So what do you think of Sally Jean's new bike? Did she do a pretty nice job getting it painted up and ready to ride? And does it look like it fits her better than her old bike called Flash? Well, now we even have a personalized banner that says Lightning. Isn't that cool? You name your bikes. But something didn't feel right until Sally Jean figured out what it was and fixed that too. I'm a plane, I'm a train, I'm a boy on a horse. I'm Murray being the bicycle king, and my bike is Flash, of course. So what did Sally Jean do? Did she give her bike away to somebody else who wanted a bike? At last, Sally Jean felt like singing again. I can ride and whistle, and I can fix a flat. I can race a redbird. I'm faster than a cat. I'm Sally Jean, the bicycle queen. What do you think of that? So that was today's story. Sally Jean, the bicycle queen, by Carrie Best, pictures by Christine Davenier. So what is something that we can do to help put in the lessons about Sally Jean, the bicycle queen? So on our list of things that we can do is to figure out patterns. And so you can use coins or different colored beads or blocks for this. And so as you can see, I have a pile of coins. So now, how do we figure out a pattern? So we could do a few things. We could separate them from color, which means that since all of our pennies are copper, they're a pile and everything else is silver. So we're not going to tell our kids what the pattern is. We're just going to ask them to figure it out. Another option is to separate by size. So I already have my pennies figured out. And really, we could even go further because as you notice, I have some new pennies and I have some older pennies. So that would be something too. So now we can separate by size. And who knew I had so many quarters? Okay. So I have all these quarters. I guess I need to do laundry. And I have a few dimes. And so now we can figure out the pattern is that we separate it by size. So if we want to get a little bit more complicated, we can do more complex patterns. So we could do a dime, a penny, a quarter, a dime, a penny, a quarter. And so now we have our pattern and we can ask our child how to figure or how to complete the pattern. And so that could mean they could start from either direction. So if they started from this direction, they would know that they needed to add 2 quarters, and then they would need to add a penny, and then add a dime. Now, if they started this direction, it would be the opposite. They would need to add a dime, and then a penny, oops, and then 2 quarters. So you can use, like I said, coins like I did today, or different colored beads or blocks for this game. It's also great to let your children create a pattern on their own and then have you guess it. It also helps with early counting skills too. So while we're doing this, we could say 10 cents, 1 cent, 25 cents, 25 cents, 10 cents, 1 cent, 25 cents, and get to know how much it's worth. We could also, if we're a bit older, add it up. So we have 10, 11, 11 plus 25 is 36, 36 plus 25, and keep going down the line. You like what I did there? I skipped the hard math. Our next one is solving problems. So this one is really easy. So you have a bowl or something, and then a sheet of paper, and then a pen. And what you're going to do is to write down problems on the slips of paper. Remember, problems are not always bad. So you just write down your problem, fold it up, and then put it in the bowl. And then the whole family does this, and you can just shake them up, and then you'll pick out the problem. Now, here's something I would like you to remember is that not all problems are bad. And so we can have a good problem, like having too many good choices. Once we pick a problem from our jar or our bowl, we as a family can talk about a few ideas that would help make this problem better. First off, what does make this a problem? And what skills does each family member have to solve the problem? Sometimes there is no ideal solution, but we do the best with what we have. So this is our second to the last week. Join me next Wednesday. And thank you for joining us, Money as You Grow bookshelf from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Today we read Sally Jean, the Bicycle Queen. Again, my name is Sam Ruth, your financial capability educator for Scott and Carver counties with the University of Minnesota Extension.